Hello, my name is Kim. This is a book forest, so welcome to my channel. I've done a TBR for March where I talked a bit about a project I have, which is to read a specific author during the year. And this author was Brandon Sanderson. So I'm just going to explain a bit first why I chose Brandon. And secondly, I will tell you a bit of the order of the books I will read them in, basically. So I've always liked doing a deep dive in an author during the year. It's something that brings me joy, and also something that's, I don't know, it makes my reading year a bit better. In hindsight, I've thought about it a lot. I've read a lot. And the best years of reading of my life were always when I was focusing on one or two authors. I've had like great years with Tolkien, Sherlock Holmes, Jane Austen, Wheel of Time more recently. And so I've decided that basically I wanted to try this year to repeat a bit of the process, but more consciously, because I've always done it. Like when I get obsessed with an author, I just dive into it. So this year I was thinking about a few authors. No genre in particular. I do like fantasy. I'm kind of new to it, but I love it. And I was thinking, what do I want out of my year? And I wanted to be part of a hype. And of course, like Brandon Sanderson is very popular, and he has a new book coming out in December, the 5th book of the Stormlight Archive, which has people very, very excited. And I think the last time I was part of kind of a similar hype was when the Deathly Hallows came out, Harry Potter, so that's kind of a while ago. So I was like, well, maybe I should try that, because I tend to read more backlisted or classics or stuff that was published years ago. So that's why I decided on Brandon Sanderson, because it has a book coming out this year at the end of the year, so it gives me the whole year to read pretty much all of the Cosmere. And also I've read Mistborn already, and I freaking loved it. So I read both Era 1 and Era 2. And so I was like, yeah, Brandon, it is. So the order of the books, I was supposed to start in January. I kind of did, because I read the novellas linked to Mistborn in January. So I wanted to finish that off before I started any new things. So I read that. And in February, I was supposed to read Elantris. And I did start it in February. But it was not a great reading month for me, so I kind of got sidetracked. So I'm reading it right now. And next I will read Warbreaker. So February and March were Elantris and Warbreaker. So those will be done this month. And then in April, I will jump in The Way of Kings. I say jump in, but I've already started it. I started it last year in December. I read about a third of it, and I was really loving it, but December was not a good month for me to start a huge chunker. My brain was not available for it, so I decided to put it on pause, because I didn't want to jeopardize my enjoyment of the book because I was not feeling it. Not because of the book, it's just because of the mood I was in. Basically, I was very tired. So I decided to postpone it, and I was like, well, I'll start it in April. It's my birthday month, so that's a nice birthday treat for me. Then in May, I will do Words of Radiance, and then June, I will do Oathbringer, and July, I will do Rhythm of War. That's a chunky summer for me, spring, summer. However, I do have more time to read, I think, in the summer, so I will be more available. My brain will be more available for that big series but I didn't want to read it too close to the Wind and Truth, I think it's called, the fifth book, because I wanted some time to digest all of it before I jumped into the last book, to like get a bit obsessive and watch videos about it, and things like that. And then once I'm done with Rhythm of War, in August I will do White Sand. I think it's a graphic novel, like 3 graphic novels, just for a bit of a break in between the novels, so it will be a lighter month for me. So it gives me a chance of reading a bit more, because when I'm reading like this big of a book, I don't have time to read a lot of other books that I want to get to. I will read other books, but they will be small. So White Sand in August, and then in September I will do Tress of the Emerald Sea. I'm really looking forward to that one. It seems right up my alley, a bit of a cozy fantasy. I like that. So I can't wait. In October I will do Yumi and the Nightmare Painter, and November The Sunlit Man. And all through that I will read the novellas, the short stories, and finish basically Arcanum Unbounded, and Dawn Shard. I think it's not in it. So at the month of December I will have read all of the Cosmere except for Wind and Truth, which I think comes out at the end of the month. So I will probably be reading it in 2025, but yeah, that's my project for Brandon Sanderson this year. I will try to do reviews as well. If it's not like, I might not do a video review for each and every one. I will probably keep the video reviews for the bigger books. For example, I will probably, my first review will be of Elantris, but I'm not going to review every single short story and novella. I might just do that on Goodreads. So my Goodreads is not ready yet, so I'm not going to link it now, but eventually it will be in the description. So yeah, that's my project for Brandon Sanderson this year, and wish me luck, because it's going to be a challenge. However, I don't think I will get sick of it, because I've read Mistborn and it's a treat. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this year of reading. Thank you for watching, and if you want to subscribe, you can do so. If you want to keep watching a few more videos to see if my vibe is to your taste, and I will understand that. It's no problem. I'm doing it for my enjoyment, but yeah, so you can thumbs up, and see you next time.